Malikin Nas, the master of humanity. Nas, verse 2, chapter 114, verse 2. Master or Malik indicates the combination of sovereignty and honor. God is the absolute and uncontested authority, the monarch, the one who has the last word. All people wait to see what orders he will give, all of which will be according to his discretion. As such, there is no reason for people to seek refuge in an unjust and wrong way in worldly authorities. Sovereignty is one of the vertices of the monotheistic triangle. Derivatives of this word such as Malik, king, milk, property, or mulk, or Malik, or Malaika, angels, etc., have been repeated 206 times in the Quran, which is a considerable number. God being the Malik or master shows his power and ability in governing and ruling the universe. This sentence that the kingdom of the heavens and the earth belongs exclusively to God, وَلِلَّهِ مُلْكُ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ, or لَهُ الْمُلْكُ السَّمَاوَاتِ وَالْأَرْضِ, is mentioned 22 times in the Quran. Also, affirmations such as بِيَدِهِ الْمُلْكِ, the kingdom is in the hands of his power, and وَلَمْ يَكُنْ لَهُ شَرِيكٌ فِي الْمُلْكِ, he has no partner in his kingdom, mulk, explains such ability. If someone takes a share of his property and has possession of it, or a part of it, it's a gift that God has temporarily placed at his disposal. وَاللَّهُ يُؤْتِي مُلْكَهُ مَن يَشَاءُ, God gives his mulk to whomever he wills, according to some laws and a system. The meaning of mulk here is to command and to rule. In the Quran, God is also called Malik, which has the meaning of the king of the universe, but also the absolute, infinitely powerful king, Malikim Muqtadir. But since throughout history, kings have usually come to power unjustly, so God is called Malikul Haq, rightful king. And since most of the sultans and emirs and rulers were impure and corrupt due to their abuse of power, God has been introduced in the Quran as Malikul Quddus, infinitely pure king. Therefore, it is not without reason that the last chapter of the Quran ends beautifully with taking refuge in such a king. He is not only the Malikin Nas, ruler of people in this world. In the day of judgment, he is also his judgment and commands also run on that day. He is Malik Yawmuddin, or Malik Yawmuddin, ruler and arbiter of the day of rewards and punishments. If temporarily in this world he gives us a will to choose, his absolute sovereignty will be manifested in the hereafter. لمن الملك اليوم, God asks, who has kingship in this day? Whose order is now? So لله الواحد القهار, on that day, it belongs exclusively to God alone. So لمن الملك اليوم لله الواحد القهار. Whose ownership is it today? It belongs to God alone. If someone believes that the absolute ownership of everything belongs to God, but does not attach any importance to the properties of the lords of power and wealth and worldly capitalist, he has taken an important step in understanding the triangle of monetism. This does not mean that we should not seek help from those who have power and authority. It only means that our master, our ruler, our king should be who? The master of people, the master of all people, and do not abuse power when we are in power, because there's one who is Malikum Muqtadir, an absolute powerful ruler or king above us and above all people. And also we should not misuse our properties, our wealth, or beg unjustly those who have power or have wealth. So we should be used when we are in power, the power and wealth in a good and just way, in the way of God. And also when we don't have it, we should not seek it unlawfully or through being humiliated or crush our souls before sultans or emirs, or obey their orders because they have wealth or rich or love them. No. We should only obey the master of humanity, because he has everything, and on that day we will be only questionable to one true master, who is God alone, not to anyone else.